Hi, good evening. This is Brad Varnell here in Las Vegas, Nevada with the Slight Edge Living YouTube channel. Tonight is an interesting night. It's the fourth day that I'm doing a YouTube video of 90 days straight. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't have a whole heck of a lot to talk about. That's not totally true. I have a lot in my mind, a lot on my heart. I'm trying to figure out the best way to intelligently present it tonight, though. I've been sitting here in front of the camera for about a half an hour just trying to figure out what I wanted to say and how I wanted to say it. Because the last few videos I've been talking a little bit about health and working out, the gym, my lifestyle changes. All of that is pretty easy to talk about, and I can't really get it wrong because it's my life. So it's what I'm doing. There is no right or wrong. Tonight I wanted to talk to you guys about a topic called cryptocurrencies, which is a little bit more in-depth. It's also something that I'm hoping to help people change their lives through investing in cryptocurrencies. So there's a lot more responsibility on myself to give you guys accurate information, thoughtful information, not just my opinion, and to really present you guys with something that would be of value to you. So the reason that I got started investing in cryptocurrencies a little over a year ago was because I was looking for financial freedom, still looking for financial freedom. It's been a crazy year, an up and down year, and I'm very glad that I found cryptocurrencies, but it definitely hasn't gone exactly how I thought it would thus far. But to back up, I was raised my whole life. My dad owned his own business. I was taught to be financially independent, to not necessarily be excited about going and getting a job and working for somebody else for the next 40 years of my life. And so all of my adult life and a little bit of my teenage years, I've always been looking for financial independence, financial freedom, the ability to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. About a year ago, I had a good friend, somebody that I trusted very much, that had been very successful in some previous business endeavors, that got in touch with me and asked me to look into cryptocurrencies. He had taken about $9,500 in 2017, early 2017, and turned it into around $2 million by early of 2018. So unfortunately for me, in early 2017, when he first started talking to me about it, I didn't show any interest. I'd heard about Bitcoin. There's a very well-known professional poker player named Brian the Icon Mycon that's a World Series of Poker bracelet winner that was very big on Bitcoin, has been talking about Bitcoin for years and years and years and years. And I had had a chance to play with him on the felt. I had a chance to deal with him and would, consider him, a casual acquaintance, but somebody that I had talked to a little bit about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies several years ago, but I had never really jumped in. I'd never done anything. I had never gotten involved. And one of the biggest reasons that I never did anything with cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin was, to me, it just sounded like a scheme to try to make money. Digital gold. But I found when I started doing my research last year that Bitcoin is part of a much broader movement called blockchain technology. And the reason that Bitcoin is valuable isn't because you can buy it and sell it. The reason that Bitcoin is valuable is because of blockchain technology. And then along came another cryptocurrency called Ethereum, and so on and so forth. And today, there's roughly 2,000 different cryptocurrencies. They all are built on blockchain technology, and they all have different goals and different ways that they're going to impact our lives. The reason that I'm excited about them is because it reminds me of the dot-com boom in the 1990s. I don't know about you guys, but being 45 years old and I grew up in Seattle, Washington, I was turning 18 in 1991 when Microsoft was just in its infancy stages. And I had opportunities where I could have spent a couple, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 when I was very young and been a millionaire with Microsoft. I was around in time to invest in Cisco and Amazon and all of those companies that could have given me life-changing money, but I was young, I was out having fun, investing was the last thing on my mind, and when it really comes down to it, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand how Microsoft was going to take over the world, how it was going to become a household name and be part, in every single computer in the world almost over the upcoming years. So I never bought one share of Microsoft. And at this point in my life, I've never had one share of Microsoft. Well, I started to realize that blockchain technology is going to be like Microsoft and Cisco and Amazon were in the 1990s. So out of those 2,000 cryptocurrencies, 1,900 of them are probably going to fail. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But I'm here to tell you that the companies that don't fail, the companies that are here in 2, 5, 10, 20 years are going to make a lot of people extremely rich. Now, the reason that I am excited about cryptocurrencies is because I think that the average person that's working hard, doesn't get to spend enough time with their kids, not living in the house that they want to live in, not driving the car that they want to drive, that is living what I've always classified as the settle for lifestyle, has an opportunity to make some huge financial gains in their life through cryptocurrency without necessarily breaking the bank. I very much believe that anybody out there that comes back to this channel, listens to the strategies and the advice that I will give on cryptocurrencies, and then goes out and does their own due diligence, does their own research and their own study, puts the work in, can take small amounts of money, invest it properly, invest it for the long term, and can very much change their financial future over the next 2 to 10 years. One of my mentors, one of the people that I've learned a ton of cryptocurrency investing strategy from, he really recommends that the average person, if you don't have a lot of extra money, that the average person only invests, say, between $200 and $400 or $500 per idea. If you have more money, you're financially in a better spot, you've got a few dollars to play around with, maybe you would take $1,000 per idea, because these ideas are going to grow exponentially over the next few years. I haven't ran the exact dollar amount, but from what I've been told, and I believe it's close enough, if you would have invested $2,000 into Microsoft in 1990, by the year 2000, you would have had well over $1 million. That is the type of gains that I believe people are going to be seeing in cryptocurrency. The other reason that I'm excited about cryptocurrencies is because they give you the opportunity to make dividends. So the other thing that I really love about cryptocurrency is cash flow. As you will see as this channel progresses and we get into more and more topics, I am very, very much cash flow orientated. I would much rather buy a house, rent it out, and be making cash flow every month from it than buy a house, fix it up, resell it, and realize capital gains. And a lot of the cryptocurrencies that I invest in, my plan is to never sell the actual original investment, my cryptocurrency that I bought up front. My goal is to almost hopefully never sell any of those, but to live off of the dividend income that it spits off. Once again, as this channel goes on and we get more in depth and we talk about specific coins, you'll learn more about that. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a teaser, if you will, on cryptocurrencies and what's to come, and to give you a little bit of an idea of what you can be looking into for yourself. So some homework for you guys that are excited about maybe making some big changes in your financial future over the next few years would be to go do a little bit of research on what blockchain technology is and why so much is going to be changing over the years, and why it's going to be getting implemented into our lives. We have huge companies like Amazon and Facebook that are looking into blockchain technology that might be creating their own tokens. There's so much going on in the world right now, but you cannot listen to the mainstream news. All the time you hear Bitcoin is going, going to zero. It's too late to invest in cryptocurrency. The time is gone. I'm here to tell you that the time has never been better. Right now, the markets are at some of the all-time lows. There's incredible opportunities coming. There's many financial institutions that last year, if you look at the news, were bashing Bitcoin, were bashing cryptocurrencies, and then silently in 2018 behind the scenes have been financially and structurally positioning themselves to get into the cryptocurrency markets. Once again, we'll go into that in more depth in future shows too. So for now, just go Google blockchain technology. Understand a little bit of why it is so valuable and how it can revolutionize the world just like the internet did 20, 25 years ago. And you'll see that the opportunity to make a fortune off of a small investment, if you're patient and you do your research and pick the right companies, you can do very, very, very well. And my goal here is to help average, ordinary, everyday, hard-working people to take a small chunk of their income and invest it wisely, and to grow a significant portion, a significant asset for themselves that'll spit off cash flow and will help them to retire younger, maybe take some extra vacations, have some more fun, maybe be able to upgrade to that little bit nicer house, a little bit nicer car, whatever it is that you want in life. One of the reasons for this channel is that I very much believe that a lot of people in my age group, you've heard me say it before and you'll hear me say it again, have one foot in the grave. There's a lot of people that are sitting around at 40, 50 years old going, man, is this all there is to life? I get to go to work and come home and go to work and come home, go to work and come home. Is that all that there is? Then I get off for a couple of days.